Well, hello everyone, and it looks like I'm gonna have to clean my phone. Oh goodness. So I probably better do that real quick like. Don't know if that's gonna help or not. It helped a little bit. Helped a little bit. And I feel like, I don't know, something's off. I feel like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. My chair or something feels off. I don't know. But you know what? It's been a hot minute since I've been here, so. Keep adjusting. I'll just keep adjusting until I figure out where I want to be. Oh my goodness. Well, hello everyone. Johnna with Johnna's Journey. I hope everyone can join me today. Well, Chosen. Hello, how are you? I think you're the first one, maybe. Maybe. Is this real? Yes, it's real. It's real. I'm coming to you live. Real live. Oh gosh. So yeah. So how have you been doing? Oh, did you change your little icon thingy? I just now noticed it. So do I look any different? Anything look any different? It's a moon smiling. Aw. Yeah, I can't tell what it is, but I have it up on my TV screen in the living room, but I'm not near that right now, so isn't that cute? So hopefully I'm coming in clearer. I don't think you've been here since I actually got my new internet connection. So you look like you have gotten a lot more rest. That too. That too. So yes, things have been changing and things are, yeah. So you would be right on that, Chosen, on that too, and also my new internet. So hey Ronnie, how are you? Haven't seen you in forever. But of course I've been off and on here, so it's like things have been crazy and my internet was going nuts, and so yeah. So now I think everything is kind of falling into place. So now, until June, though, my times are still going to be janky for the next. And we made it 3 months. We made it through 3 months, people. Three more months. Hang in there, and my times won't be as janky. But you're making a cardigan. Awesome, awesome. Any special design or colors, anything like that? Oh, what did I do? Oh, I stopped because I ran out of. No, that is the one I'm working on now. Okay. How's the locals? Everybody's doing really good right now. Blue, pink, and yellow. Oh, that'll be so cute. That'll be so cute, Ronnie. Everybody's doing really good right now, Chosen. I can't complain. Thank you, Jesus. You know? So yeah, everything is going really good right now, and I am thankful. Thankful for all of it. For the process, the everything. So everything workable and doable as always, and yeah. So, and I had my stuff all kind of organized, and it's just all falling apart. Because actually now I'm working on um, the challenge duster that we did. I had to rip some of that out, and I had to make adjustments, make some alteration, and I'm gonna have to go back and do another alteration, and that's okay. So, Lenora, hello, how are you? So I'm gonna make yet another alteration to the first granny duster. So I'm healing from a fever, and now I sound like Batman. Gosh. Well, I'm glad that you're healing though, Chosen. I'm glad you're healing. That's good. You're on the upwards, right? So now I'm in the process of Granny Square Duster number 2. And I am making a lot of alterations to this one. It's not going to be near as big as the other one because the other one was, it is a bigger size and it's way too big for me. I already had to take the one major row off the bottom. Johnna, how are you? I am doing good, thank you, and I am so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. I got the floating clock on water app and overlay battery. Got the floating clock on water app and overlay battery. Okay, I'm not familiar with that, but yes, like I said, we've made it 3 months. We only have 3 more months until this scheduling can change again. So everyone just continue to bear with me for 3 more months. Yeah. And we'll be good to go. So, yeah. I'm just stopping by. See you later, Miss Part-time. Well, right now I am. I'm not even part-time. I'm like a quarter time maybe. So, but no, Chosen, thank you for popping in and continue to heal and take care, and we will talk again soon. I'm crocheting baby girl things, hat, boots, and a little pink octopus. Oh, well, how cute. That is going to be adorable. So is there a special occasion that you're crocheting baby girl stuff? Or see you later, Lenora and Sammy. Hope everything is all good in the woods. So far, so good here, Chosen. I'll give a thumbs up for me again. And yes, hopefully everyone else. All is good. Oh, good, Lenora. Good. I'm glad everything's good with you too. Roman, how are you? I am so glad you got to join us for however long. I am so happy to see you here too. And whenever I put up my notification, I thought I was going to be able to just hang for however long, but actually, I'll have to be off between 3:30 and 4 because I have to. Not even going to get into it, but anyway, such is life. So good, Roman. She is my friend's baby to come. She will need prayers. She will be born by C-section and right to surgery. Her organs grew outside of her body, so they will put them in. Aw. Oh, yes, I will definitely be praying over that. Definitely be praying over that. Just got done with your algebra? Huh, glad it's you and not me. I did not care for algebra. But to each their own. There's some people they're made for algebra and some aren't. I am one of those that are not. So, but anyway, I have started the Granny Square Duster Part 2. It's a different one with different colors. So it's one that I thought about really more so because again, this is going to be one for me. I'm making it for me, if it fits, we'll put it that way. If not, then I'll put it up for sale or whatever. And I don't know, these things are just, I mean, now that I'm doing the second one and I really kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, it's like this isn't really that hard, and really it's going pretty fast again. So anyway, I have the back panel done, and I did it in the Nova Scotian Sky. And then here are, I went ahead and attached the bottom squares down here. And yes, it looks like a lovely blanket is what it looks like, but you know what? It's going to be a wearable blanket. It's going to be beautiful. So I got that done. So that's the back panel that's done. I went ahead and did the sleeves in the dark denim, and I just did them in just the solid. I didn't do any squares or anything with it, so I have both sleeves done. And I've started doing the squares, the centers, you know, just to get the front panels done now. So I've started that. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, is to work on some of these centers. I had started running out of my Nova Scotian Sky, and so we had stopped, oh shoot, at Hobby Lobby last week yet, whenever it was still 30% off, and I looked and I looked, and I was somewhat in a yarn panic because I was like, I can't find this anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. Kept looking and looking. So there was an area there where some of it was kind of pushed to the back. I was like, I'm going in and I am digging through all of this to make sure, because I really need this Nova Scotian Sky. Just enough to get me through my center squares. I don't need any more than that, just to get me through. So luckily we ended up finding it. So, because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to, you know, be like ordering it or something. So, but I didn't have to. Wait, question. Was your last short sponsored? Which short? Because I have a few. And yes, I do have some that are affiliates. Now, I do have affiliates now. So, hey, Travis. They are first-time parents. The octopus is she will be in NICU for a while. It's been proven that the octopus tentacles help with heart rate and breathing. Also keeps them from pulling wires. Oh, awesome. Yeah, and so now, yeah, I have been trying to go back to some of my stuff, Roman, because now I can do that even with past videos if I choose to do so. I haven't done it with all of them. I've just went back for some, like if people had asked about colors before and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing, is kind of putting that stuff in. And like right now with me working on this cardigan, this duster, I have attached those colors and stuff again and what I'm using, and like hooks and stuff like that. So it is kind of cool that I can attach that, and it can be another form of a little bit of income, maybe, you know, if people decide to order through or whatever, you know. So we'll see. And yeah, we're going forward for, you know, we're just doing the things. Hey, Kelsey, how are you? You are just busy, trucking right along, Kelsey. For your birthday, you got a bunch of yarn. Oh, nice, nice. I'm so good getting stuff picked up while Lula's napping. Yay. Yeah, that's half the battle right there. Whenever they're napping, getting as much done as you can. And then still maybe trying to do something else, you know. Trying to keep up with you. You're going to pass me. There's not a whole lot of competition over here. So I've been not slacking, but lacking, I guess, because it's not on purpose slacking. I can tell you that. Oh gosh. Well, like I said, I did have a system to kind of how I was crocheting my squares because I was trying to kind of keep them in order of how they came out of the skein as far as like, their design and stuff, which I don't think it's really going to matter. It honestly isn't. But I thought, it makes it easier on me really to not have to like lay them all out and try to figure it out that way. I thought, okay, I'll allow the skein to do it, which I'll probably get it figured out again. It's not a big deal, but that's kind of what I did with the back panel because I didn't overthink it then. I just kind of laid them out as the yarn came out of the skein to be variegated, to have that gradual gradient, in the design. So are you guys gonna call me out? Are you trying to call me out? Just posted a Hobby Lobby haul. Oh, I'll have to go back and look at that. I'll have to go back and watch that, Kelsey. Joyce says that. You are calling me out. I still need to do computer science, English, biology, and genetics. Oh my goodness, you still have a day, don't you, Roman? You're not pulling us. Hello, Dawson. Welcome to the live stream. I haven't touched the duster. Oh, look. I'm on my second. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. I hope it goes well. Well, yeah, I hope. Worries. My friend in Rhode Island got over 3 feet of snow. Yes, I heard that Rhode Island really got hit. Really got hit. Nothing crazy, just little haul from this morning. Went in for 2 things. Well, isn't that how it goes, Kelsey? You go in for 1 or 2. I went in for Nova Scotia Sky, and I came out with it and another blue, and I can't remember what else. So, yeah. As Whitney's standing at the end of the aisle being like, yeah, here we go. I'm, forgot the one and ended up with 20 others not on the list. Oh, yeah, I know how that goes. I know how that goes, Kelsey. It's hilarious. She's a little lady, too. Her husband was trying to swim in it. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. Yeah, I was glad that we didn't get that much snow. Our snow stayed around long enough and we got enough. And I'm hoping that that's it. But, we're still in winter. So, and we're in Illinois. So it's like, you never know. Never know what you're going to get here. Never know. It's a mixed bag all the time. No kidding. Living where I live, it's like you can have 3 seasons in one day. So, and like today, this morning, last night about 10:30, whenever I got up at one point, I looked out, and of course the interstate's out there, so I could see from the lights and stuff. It looked like it was kind of doing some misty, a little bit of mist and snow a little bit, but then it was supposed to kind of do it until like 5 o'clock this morning. I thought, oh great, I'm going to be right there in the middle of it. But it wasn't. And then it got to be so nice. And the temperatures are supposed to be in the 50s. I haven't checked here for a while, but tomorrow's going to be in the 60s. So, I had my windows cracked today. Yesterday was frozen. Yeah, yesterday was a little bit chilly. It was, yeah. I haven't opened my windows today. I'm going to go finish school. I will listen to you in the background. Okay, Roman. Thank you for hanging out with us. And yeah, get your stuff done so you don't get in trouble. We're supposed to get more snow on Sunday, but as usual, you know how Who knows how much? Right. And yes, and that's what I was getting ready to say too. We're getting ready to go north again because the kids are taking a little vacation. So we're going to be watching the little ones. And yeah, unlike the day that we're going to be leaving is the day that we're supposed to get some too. So I don't know. It'll be different north, of course. You know, it may be better, it may be worse. I don't know. So, but then it's supposed to be back in like 60 weather again. Who knows? I mean, it's just all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, I think there's a chance of snow next week or something. Yeah, you're right, Kelsey. Get your yarn and such ready to hunker down. Yeah. Luna. Hold on. I think she just went in my bedroom. Four brothers. No, Luna. What? Nope. You're in trouble. You haven't been getting in there. Now all of a sudden you want to go lay down. No, you just came in. You were outside for 45 minutes. You just came in. No. Yeah, she tried to get into her brother's room, so. And she has been good in not doing that. And all of a sudden now, but you know, I'm not paying attention to her. But she was asleep. She was on the couch asleep. So. Oh boy. Yeah, sunshine all day, every day, and forever. And we have it today, an abundance of sunshine. Oh, she's doing good. She's doing good. How's Sammy doing? I seen that you put a video up, but I didn't get to watch it yet. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, she's very good at that. She's very good at letting you know that. She has her ways. She didn't think I would get up and make her come out though either. So we have sunshine today, so we steam clean the kitchen rug, and now it's outside on the line drying. Oh yeah. Oh, that would be so nice. So nice. And to put down, you know, put it back in nice, fresh from the line. That'll be nice. Sammy is doing well. He's taking an afternoon nap. Yeah. And this is usually Luna's time that she usually is napping because nobody's here, you know. And today it was just like, yep, I have time. It's working. I'm going for it, and I'm going live. So, because I was hoping that I could go live even tomorrow night, but I'm not going to be able to. I have so much to do, and I'm ready for a nap. Oh. I hear you. There are those days. There are those days. And you know, whenever my kids were younger, I just lived. I was like, okay, whatever their bedtime was at their ages, I was like, get me to that, and then I can do whatever I want. If I want to go to bed, I can go to bed. But you know, that was ultimately the time that I would get like my second, third wind or whatever, and then it'd be like, okay, I want to get all this stuff done. And there would be productive times where I would get a lot done, and then there'd be other times like, no, I just want to sit and do nothing. And then I feel bad later. It was like I might as well just went to bed, I guess, you know. But there's something to be said about just having quiet time and crafting, crocheting, being able to read a chapter of a book or something, or just to sit and listen to some music or something, you know. It's just there's something to be said for those little things, you know. Not to mention getting all the dirt swept up that was under it. Gwen swears someone was sweeping the dirt under there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know. Whenever I have a rug here in the living room, it's the same thing, Lenora. It's the same thing. And it's like, no, it doesn't matter how much you vacuum, sweep, whatever, and having our fur babies, fur pets, and stuff. It's crazy. Crazy. If I laid down now, she would definitely wake up. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like they have that. They have that, right? They have that little alarm that goes off. Oh, mom's asleep, or she's trying to go to sleep. Now it's time for me to get up. Yes, I got the house good enough for now. I'm gonna organize some stuff for the new business. Hey, there you go. There you go. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. And me and my best friend were talking, when was it? Yesterday, I think, sometime, because we talk a couple times a day sometimes, and then sometimes there'll be a few days and we don't talk at all. But we were talking about, procrastination and kind of things that we do to try to get ourselves to do certain things. And I said, I really tried to think of it as like, okay, do like this project or that or whatever, something that needs to be done. And that, then what I want to do for fun, then that's my reward for getting like this one chore done, so then I don't feel like it's so monotonous, and so kind of mundane or repetitive or whatever negativity I'm feeling at the time, because we're our own worst critics and, all that kind of stuff. I'm working on it. I'm getting better at it. But yeah, I still kind of do that to myself. So then it's like, okay, that's my reward. I can sit down and crochet for a while or the rest of the evening or whatever, And whenever my kids were younger, I was always telling them, why don't you just do blah, 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 get it over with, and you have the rest of the day, the rest of the evening, whatever. You can do whatever you want. And it was like, okay, if I'm preaching that and teaching that to them, why aren't I doing it? Why am I not doing it? I'm not exempt from that. But, maybe silly, but I got little business cards mainly just with my channel and business email, and it's really motivated me. Oh, I did the same thing, Kelsey. That's what mine is. It just has my name, my email address, that I'm on YouTube. I didn't put, and whenever I order new ones, I'm going to put my YouTube channel name, I think. But I just put like the emblem that I'm on YouTube and just made them super simple, and put a little background on it, And that was it. Nothing too, I do that. Then I say, forget that. Treat yourself. Oh gosh. I never get anything done, Lenora, if I did that every time. That's what I'm doing right now. I figure they buy something and get a card or just pick one up, either way possible traffic. Yes. And if you, when you start doing markets, if you decide to do them, I always have a good stack of them sitting out right in the front. And there are so many people that grab those. And that is such good advertisement and stuff that they can just grab them and then they can contact you from there. And I've had good luck with that. So awesome. Because really that's all they're looking for is how to contact you, So you're eating your lunch now? Yum. Yes, love it. Really exciting. Yes, it is exciting, Kelsey. I am. I'm excited for you. Yeah, really excited. Thanks to you, you've been a huge motivation as well for me. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I try to be positive and motivating for people to try to get them to, to lift people up and do all the things. That's the main reason why I'm doing this, is to just kind of all of us kind of be there as each other cheerleaders, And it's like, why not? If it's something you want to do, you're never going to know until you try, Chicken ravioli. Oh, yes. Community. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Go team. Go team, go. Oh, gosh. Yeah, and you guys motivate me too. Whenever I'm going through a slump or whatever, and sometimes I'm going through slumps and I don't even say anything, but I know people can pick up on it. I know that. Because I can pick up even on you all. I just can. I can feel it and I just know it sometimes and whatever, but I just allow you guys to kind of share what you want to share. I'm never going to force people to share things they don't want to, of course. But you're always welcome to, and you're always welcome to email me and share things and stuff. And if you need to talk or whatever, I'm always here, always here. And even even whenever I'm not on here, I'm here. I'm here for y'all. So yeah, um it's just nice to know that you have people there for you to cheer you on and help motivate you. And I appreciate you all motivating me, and keeping me on track. Oh my gosh, Randy, how are you? I am so happy that you are here because we've been asked how you're doing, even though I have not been on here a whole lot myself. The last time we were on, one's asking about you, so I'm so glad to see you. You'll have to give us a little update. Yeah, I want to know how hard I've been fighting texting you and saying what gives, lady, but I've been patient. Barely, but I have been. Um, Actually, what's been giving is just life and nothing bad. It's just that I honestly, my time has just been overtaken by so much, so much. And so, yeah. And I'm just ready for some of that to calm down, to calm down. But I appreciate you thinking of me, Lenora. I do. I appreciate you thinking of me. You were sending me good vibes, I'm sure. I'm crying because I miss you all bunches. Aw. Happy tears, happy tears. Well, missed you too. Missed you too, and I'm just glad that you're here. Have to email you my little bit of tea. Oh, yes. Yeah, you can, Kelsey. Feel free. Feel free. I'm doing better little by little, baby steps. Well, that's good to hear, Randy. That is good to hear. Hi, I haven't been on one of your lives in a long time. I haven't been doing well. How are you, though? I'm doing good, Cat's Eye. I hope everything's okay. Hang in there. But yeah, everything's good, and we're all hanging. All of us are hanging in there. We all have things. So vibes of concern, but I'm better now. Oh no, there was nothing to be concerned about this round, really, Lenora. There's been a lot. There's been a huge shift, and it's been a good shift, but it's been me trying to figure things out, sort things out, and have things catch up, if that makes sense. And getting used to a new normal and a new chapter, I guess. So, but it's very much been good, and I'm glad you're doing better in your thoughts, Lenora. But feel free to email me or text me anytime. And if you call and I can answer, I will totally answer you. But there are times where people do try to call me and I can't because I'm in the middle of dashing or appointments or something. So always feel free to leave me a message or text me immediately after that or something. So don't ever hesitate to try to get a hold of me. That does not bother me. Time for chocolate happy pills. Oh gosh. M&Ms. There you go. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you a story. I had a client back in the day that she was diabetic, and I used to always try to have some Star Mints or something available either at my desk or in the back of my cabinet or something. I used to always, because I had quite a few older clients and quite a few that were just diabetic too, and just had some health things. So anyway, sometimes I'd run out and I, didn't have any, and none of the other girls would have any or whatever, but she would always, in her purse, she had a pill bottle, and that's what she would put in her pill bottle. Those were those, and we'd always just kind of joke about it a little bit, so yeah, your M&Ms, they come in handy every now and then, don't they? Yeah, everything is okay. I've just been really sick, and I'm also trying to train, and and that's hard on top of my disability and barely being able to walk. Sometimes I'm struggling. Mm-hmm. Well, Cat's Eye, I'm definitely going to be praying over you. And just know that every day is a new day. And, you've got this. You've got it. And you have a community here too that you can always come to. So, oh, see, you found a connection. You found a connection, you guys. I had 27 blood clots. Now I have 6 left. So my new medication is working. I have, as of now, lost 55 pounds. Awesome, Randy. I feel better and so much healthier. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for such a good report. And thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that, because that's just it. Whenever you start making little changes, those little changes turn into big changes, Even though I didn't have the blood clot stuff and all that, I mean, that's what I had to do. And oh my gosh, it was like night and day. But yes, I am so glad that you're rid of all those clots. And like you said, the medicine, it sounds like, is working. So those other 6 be gone in Jesus' name, just heal Randy in Jesus' name. So, and I'm glad you're feeling so much better too. And losing 55 pounds, yeah, you have to feel better. You have to notice that. That's awesome. That is wonderful. You've got this too, Randy. You've got it. And so, spring and summer coming and stuff. Yeah. I'm not diabetic. I might be a chocoholic though. Well, I read it wrong. This school is messing with my mind. Oh gosh. Sorry if you don't know what it. No, I'm sorry. It's a service dog and training. Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me know what that means. Because no, I didn't know what it meant. So I just thought maybe it was a typo or something. I didn't know. So, but I'm sure that's interesting. What I spelled the first time. I think you did put that, but I just thought it was like supposed to be edited or something. I didn't know. So, but thank you for telling me that. So yeah, it sounds like you do have a lot going on, Cats, but all workable, doable, right? I pray that for you. Cat's Eye, keep it up. They are hard to train. Keep it up. Sammy is my service dog. Oh yeah, because I was going to say you guys would connect on that. No, everyone thinks it's a typo. I always have to correct myself and tell them what it means. I don't have a problem with it, but everyone always thinks it's edit, right? Well, and that's just it. If people aren't in that realm or know, you don't know until you know. I know that sounds, but yes, thank you for sharing that. So you just taught me something. So, and that's good. It took a while, but it was worth it. They are lifesavers. It's a German Shepherd. Aw. I love German Shepherds. I grew up with German Shepherds. Do you have any questions for me? I don't know your disability, but I can try to help. Yeah, apparently you can't fully train them in less than a year, and with how sick sometimes not being able to walk because of my disability is definitely hard to train her. Yes, I do have a few questions. Awesome. I don't know if I need. Oh, one of my friends, her daughter had POTS. How would I teach my dog to stay for more than 5 seconds? I'm going to interject for just a second because this is so interesting. Maybe a God thing, I don't know. But I just recently saw a girl that has POTS that she has a service dog, and I can try to find who it was. It just happened to come up on my YouTube one evening whenever I was watching some other stuff, and I found it interesting. And so, but she does have a service dog that stays with her and stuff and can even sense when she's getting ready to kind of like pass out or whatever, or kind of senses like when her heart rate gets elevated and stuff. I wonder if you can make connection with her. Every time I start trying to walk away, she moves with me. Hello, Annie. Welcome to the live stream. Yes, it's a girl with a YouTube channel. I cannot remember her name right now, but I can try to look back through my history and see if I can find her. Or you might even be able to just kind of do a search, maybe. I don't know. But yes, she does have a YouTube channel. So, and that's what she has done with her YouTube channel. Whenever she's been out, she has recorded, kind of whenever she has, some of her attacks or episodes or whatever you want to call it, where she, you know, so it has happened while she has, been, and she goes ahead and, puts them up for people to know so they can get educated on it probably a little more, and even, for service dogs and stuff. I don't have pots, but you have to collect sweat from during your medical episode on a Q-tip or tissue. Let her sniff and teach her paw with it as the cue. Oh. Please do. I'm desperate for help. I love this dog so much, but she is so stubborn with training since I got my second dog. She hasn't listened like she used to. Stay is hard for herding dogs. Start with them right. Friend them, lift a foot, embrace them, take a step. It's baby steps. I don't sweat during my episodes though. She's distracted. Start with her alone and slowly add distractions. I do tend to crochet fast, Annie. I was going to say, Cat's Eye, if you want to email me so I have a way of getting a hold of you, you can. If you're not comfortable with that, I understand, and I can try to find you. Kelsey! Well, thank you so much for that. But if you're not comfortable with emailing me, I understand that, and I can try to find a way to contact you through my community board or something like that. But I tried crochet once, and my yarn got torn off. Okay. There's lots of videos about offered attention. I'll try to post. Let's see if we. Well, I appreciate that very much. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Blaney gets paid today. Well, thank you, Blaine. Oh, gosh. That's funny. Laura, I'm doing good. How are you? I am so glad to see you. I am working on a Granny Duster cardigan part 2. It's a different one. I made alteration to the original one, but I'm going to have to alter it again. So I will eventually get a short put up of it to reveal it, but until then, no reveal. So I still haven't got a short to reveal that one, but that's okay. So I'll have to wait till he wakes from his nap and I will record some. He's twitchy paws at the moment. Hey, well, what's the matter? Well, Luna's decided to move to under the table here with me. I don't know. Did something scare you outside when you was out? You came in all kind of... She usually doesn't go down over the hill that much anymore, but she did today, and she came back kind of... So I don't know. Did you see something down there you didn't like? I really don't like you going down there since Colt's gone. I don't really like it. Thanks for not minding me helping. It is in my nature. We're all in this together. Oh, absolutely. You know, and that's what I said. That's what I was talking about earlier with having community and just being here for each other. I want this to be a place like that where we can be talking about crochet, life, whatever, you know, and we all go through stuff. That's why I made the channel. I just happen to crochet and I love crocheting and I'll talk about crocheting all day long. But I just really want it to be a safe spot for people to be and to be able to talk and to share. And like with that, I mean, that to me right there was a God thing, you know? And me seeing that video, even that might be something that she wasn't thinking about doing, is looking for somebody else on YouTube, you know? And then finding connection with you, you know? So it's amazing. It's wonderful. Yeah, she's okay. She is. She's okay. She's just, I think she's just wanting to be with me, and she kind of gets that way. So, and I don't think we're supposed to be getting any like weather or anything, but um, the other thing that I don't like for kind of the turning of seasons is that we're going to start having the coyote situation, and that's why I don't really like her going over the hills, because I think some of them are kind of on that side. And so it may have been something like that she encountered today. I don't know. So we're talking about life. The Lord works in mysterious ways. We're talking about everything, Annie. Oh, yes, he does work in mysterious ways, that's for sure. He does, he does. And he connects us with the people, you know, even if it's for a brief time or if it's for the rest of our lives, he connects us, you know. So, and I wouldn't have met like all of you all and stuff. I mean, if I wouldn't have started doing this and been willing to do it, and, you know. We talk about crochet, we talk about life, we talk about health, we talk about cooking, we joke around. I mean, we don't, you know, we're just, yeah, in just a kind community, really. So, everybody welcome. You don't have to craft, you don't have to crochet, you don't, I mean, you can just hang out. That's okay. We have a mixed bag. We have a mixed bag of people. Oh, and I got an update for markets coming up. I have 4 different markets that I know for sure I will be partaking in this year. So I got notified of that and let them know that I would be participating in all 4 for right now. I mean, I didn't confirm like to the point of signing off and paying and all that yet, but that is my plan. Um, then I do have the one in April that it's a possibility that I was given some information on and stuff and a card to, to maybe do that. So I'm contemplating doing that. And I think it'll be worth it to do it. And you can be indoor or outdoor. I'm going to choose to be indoor just because I don't want to have to mess with weather and stuff and the chances of, in April showers bring May flowers. So I'm going to choose to be indoors, and it does cost a little bit more to be indoors, but that's okay because it'll save my inventory if we come a windstorm, torrential rain, tornado. God forbid, no, please, please don't do that. But, um, so yeah, so I think I may do it. Do they require much travel? No, the ones that I am doing right now, the 4 or 5, no, they're very close to me. Um, so yeah, I'm done. I don't have to travel a lot. Okay, Laura. Well, thanks for hanging out for a little while. I was so glad to see you, and you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk again soon. And may flowers bring pilgrims. Well. But, so actually I have a total of 6 if I end up doing all of it. And the 6th one being I'm crocheting to the covered bridge is what I keep telling myself. So I don't have everything finalized with that yet though either, but I've been trying to get some things to calm down here first before I actually dive into total commitment. So, and I was going to get an email sent out, but I have not got that done yet. So see, even just that stuff, there's not been hardly enough time for me with other stuff going on to even get that stuff, So now time is freeing up and kind of, yeah. So I'll be able to be more on it for that part of my business stuff. So I guess I had 7 because I already had 1 event this year already. So I guess a total of 7 this year. And that's a lot for me because going from doing none, and then the first year I think I'd done 2 or 3 towards the end of the year whenever I first started back to doing markets after years of not. Yeah. And if I do go ahead and commit to the Christmas around the square, there's another added one. So we'll just see. Some of those don't have to be, I don't have to let them know that quickly. Like right now, I can let them know within a week or 2 of the event, honestly, what I decide to do. So I'm not left being totally committed, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I have enough for 1 panel, 1 side. Yeah. 1 side of a panel, 4. So I have 4 on the other, but I'm still going to have to, yeah. It's your mom's joke. I'm a little concerned you won't have enough inventory for covered bridge if you do that many markets, or am I overestimating covered bridge? for my first year, you may be overestimating covered bridge. And I say that just because I'll be new and they won't really be looking for me, maybe. I mean, I can talk about it here and I can put it all over my Facebook and stuff. Um, but I could be underestimating too. But the thing is, I have a lot of inventory. I really do. I have a lot, but I know I need a lot. So, yes, I'm still building on that, and I'm going to have to continue to build on that. And now that my schedule will be gradually changing again, and I'm going to get back to where I was at to invest that time more and be allowed to invest in that time more and get somewhat of a normalcy back to my business of the business of crochet, it'll be fine. You know, I'm not going to get overstressed about it. I'm not going to worry about it, but I still want to get my name out there, you know, and be consistent in that, because who's to say that I don't do covered bridge and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that again. I still need to be keeping up over here too, you know? So now, if I go to covered bridge and I love it and I want to do it for another few years or whatever, then yeah, I'll slow up on the other stuff, you know? So it's one of those things of trusting the process, being realistic in it too. And I'm very much a realist. And so, and I have to look at it from more than one angle. So you would look for me. Oh. And yeah, it'll be fine. It's going to be fun to do it. I mean, you know, because I do very much enjoy my crocheting life. I very much am looking forward to diving back into it. I lost my Crojo there for a while. I did. And I was fighting it real bad. But there was other things I was fighting with too. And so it was just getting myself back into it again. But I was just overwhelmed with everything, just life stuff, everything. So, and it's okay. You know, you come out the other side and you come out stronger every time, right? And you learn things from different things and you just keep going. You keep going and you know that you can do it. You can't always do everything that you want to do, but you can certainly try, you know, but just don't overwhelm yourself, because I know that's what I have done in the past and I'm trying real hard to not do that anymore. I'm really trying really hard not to do that anymore, because whenever you get into overwhelm, then you don't want to do anything, and that includes the fun things. And so, yeah, I get into patterns of that sometimes, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm learning from that. Has anyone ever used sheepstone wash yarn? It's wonderful. I don't know I don't know if I have or not. I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I probably haven't. Because the only wool that I have worked with, I mean, there maybe was wool years ago that I tried to attempt to work with, but that's been years ago. But the only wool I have now is what Lenora had actually gifted me. So, and I like it too. I've worked with it to make some scarves and stuff, and I'm actually getting ready to use some of it to make some other wearables too, not just scarves. So, because I want to get some of that made to have for later in the year again, to take to covered bridge and stuff, because it can tend to be chilly and stuff there too, and sometimes people just buy things if it's cold, you know. Been there, done that. It's 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. Okay. So it doesn't have like any wool or anything in it then. Gotcha. Well, I'm sure that I've used a blend of cotton and acrylic before. Yeah, I'm sure I have. Not in the sport weight, though, I haven't, because I hardly use sport weight. But I'm sure I have probably used the cotton and acrylic before, if that's what the blend is. It's soft and glides along. Yeah, I could see how it would. The cotton in it and stuff probably helps with that. But I like the viscose too. I've used a lot of that for some of my wearables, my tops and stuff. I really like because those that have the viscose bamboo and maybe cotton or something. I can't remember now exactly what some of the blends were. So I uploaded YouTube to my iPad so I can use my phone for my patterns and counter. This is so much easier to hang out. Ah, yes. I wish I could do it on mine because I have the, what is it? Just the Amazon thing, whatever. I'm not good on techie things of anything, so bear with me. But I tried to do it on mine and I can't. To be able to even use it to like do this even if I wanted to, but I couldn't do it. Now, I take that back. I can watch videos and stuff on it, but I think I went to try to download the app and it wouldn't let me do the app, but I can actually go through just like online and watch. I think is what the deal was, if I'm remembering right. So it's kind of weird. But I can download like Peacock or something like that and watch shows on it like that. So go figure. That doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. But yeah, my little tablet thing, I like it to do, to get like my patterns off of and stuff too, because um I have like all of my ones that I purchase off at Etsy are all saved on there. So I am glad that I have it because it has made it very nice. And it's easier to read them on this than to have my phone to go by. And half the time, whenever I try to go on a pattern, it wants to shut off. So I don't understand that either. But I have bag had to do some stuff, and then I commented on some vids and replied to some comments also. Hey, well, welcome back, Kat. I'm laying in bed with one of my cats now. Aw, nice and cozy. You see most of the stuff I've made this winter. We went through inventory the other day and we have a completely empty tote. I'm really trying not to have a full-on panic attack. Yeah, just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I just try not to panic because whenever I do, that's when I start shutting down, is whenever I start panicking about something and feeling like, and it's like, no, just start doing like, kind of what you did before, of just like making however, making the 100 items or whatever, maybe not do 100, but have just kind of like a little goal of something, maybe like every week have a certain number or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to be like, okay, sit down and see what patterns I have that I have not started yet, that I have not used, because I very much bought those patterns to use, right? So I need to sit down and be like, okay, this is where I'm starting, and I'm just going to go down the list. And whatever I get done is what I get done, It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Don't need to panic. I have 6 pets. I love all of them, but they do get annoying sometimes, especially this cat. He hates me even though I saved his life. Oh. You breathe in 5 seconds and out 8 seconds. Make some little things to put in to feel accomplished. Cats can be that way. Yeah, cats are their own. Yeah. Cats just have a different personality, right? It's like your house is theirs and they're allowing you to live in your own house, or it's like, oh, pet me, but no, because no, I don't want you to pet me right now. What are you doing that for? Or you'll start to pet them and then they want to, claw you to death. So I had a goal going when I got sick. We think it's because we shifted to more small stuff. Yeah, and it could be because I know those critterlings. I can't keep enough of the critterlings. I can't. I mean, because quite frankly, there's some people that they can't afford to buy the bigger stuff, and really, honestly, for the little ones, and even some people that do like miniatures, that's what they do like. They don't want something big, or they want it to sit in their little cubicle at their office, or sit in their little part of their, crafting area at their own house or something or whatever. I get it, and I'll keep making them. Your dog is your best friend and your cat is your manager. Oh my gosh, that is a good way to put it. Yes, that's exactly what he just did. He was waiting for pets. I put my hand out and he bit me and growled. Yeah, that's what they do. They suck you in. They suck you in and then they turn on you. I'm used to all totes filled and some that won't fit. Yeah. Well, see, I kind of enjoy it when I see that my totes have kind of went empty. I don't freak out about it too much because I feel like I have too many full ones, for some stuff, but some of that stuff is big, bulky stuff, so it does require a bigger tote, So, but then whenever I go to get it all out, then it's like, okay, maybe I don't have as much as what I thought, but I really do. I mean, I have it all like put together right now, and I'm like, I have a lot of stuff. I need to go through some of this and be like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to sell it? But no, I need to keep it because I need inventory, and I know it will find a home. It will find its home. You're selling them for $4, right? The critterlings, I think it's 4. Oh yeah, that's her in the background whining, even though she was out for 45 minutes, and that was an hour ago. And she's over here whining, and it's like, no, you don't need, you just, no. She's just gonna, she's fine. She really is. She's just being whiny. Oh, I totally enjoy that after events, but not after winter. I get it. I do get it. But like most of my big stuff, the only thing that I have big, which it's a new one, is that dragon. I haven't sold it yet, which I've only had one show, since I made it. So, but that's the only like big thing that I do have left. So then there's part of me, it's like, do I need to start making some big stuff or some more big stuff? I don't know. Hey, Luna. When is a critterling? From Poggy's Place on Etsy. She has critterlings that are just like the miniatures of her critters, of like her different animals and kind of whimsy things that she has made. So she has some of them in miniature form now, and they are so fun. And really good to use up scraps. Because I set them out in a big basket where they can see them all kind of sitting, whatever. I mean, I have doubles of some of them, so they're kind of stacked or whatever, but I have them sitting along with my fidgets, like my little scrap fidgets that I make too. And yeah, I can't keep enough of that stuff, which I am going to have to replenish my fidget basket too. I'm down to a few worms and I think I did throw some just like little bracelet things in there. I think I've sold all my poppet mushrooms now. I've sold all of my little squishy balls that I had in there. Yeah, so I'm down to the nub on that. I'm going to have to replenish that. But I don't have a whole lot of scrap of like my chenille and my plush yarn right now. So that'll come after I get some of my other stuff made up again. Oh, they are adorable, aren't they? They are so stinking adorable. Out of all 3 of these animals, which one do y'all think is the weirdest? They are all my pet, all my type of pets. It's a rabbit, 2 dogs, and 3 cats. Okay, that's what I thought. We had discussed my daughter-in-law about how to stroke. Now she's rethinking all of her prices. Oh my gosh. Did she think that $3 was or $4 was too much for the critterlings, Lenora? Well, I don't think any of your pets are weird, Cat. My mom and dad used to have a rabbit as a pet. I mean, Nothing weird about having a rabbit and 2 dogs and 3 cats. I mean, if that's if that's what you want, there's nothing wrong with that. She couldn't believe we were actually getting that price. Oh, yeah, I am because I mean that's because some of my other critters, I had upped the price on some of them because of the yarn I was using and it was making them bulkier, and people weren't balking at the prices of those at all. So if they wanted something small, yeah, I haven't had any trouble. I've not had anybody question my prices, especially since I put out the critterlings and I have different size choices on different things, of things that seem to be popular, but I'm changing them all the time. So I don't want to always just keep making the same thing all the time because then you can always go back and revisit some of that stuff later again, if you wanted to. What I saw is that she had those little houses, like the little barn and the little dog house, I think, and stuff. I was like, don't do this to me. I saw those, but I haven't looked it up or anything to see the pricing or anything on it. But you bet your booty, I'm probably going to do it at some point in time. But nah, it's my rabbit that's the weirdest. If you breathe a certain way, he gets mad. He prefers to sleep on hardwood instead of his or my bed, and he likes to chew my metal instead of wood or any of his toys. Oh, so you were asking who we thought was the weirdest out of your pets instead of what we thought was weird. I gotcha. See, I wasn't raised around a rabbit or anything to know, so I don't know what they do. And one of the dogs are disabled. Aw. Well, you love that pup all the same, no matter what. Yes, if you send her your order number, she will send the new pattern for the ones you've bought. Oh, gotcha. They tend to chew bars for attention. Does the wood sticks have color to them? I do. She needs some extra attention, but I don't love her any less for it because if in the future more disabled pets. Yeah. And yes, I'll remember that, Lenora. Thank you for letting me know that. Because I think I did see on that reel that somebody had maybe asked that question, but I didn't look to see if she had replied. It was just kind of like up towards the top whenever I was watching the reel. So thank you for letting me know that. I'm thinking we can figure out the barn ourselves. Yeah, and you're probably right on that, Lenore. We probably could. I have 2 different types of wood for him. One is colored, one is not. Hates them both and still likes metal better. Oh my gosh, they don't usually like the colored sticks, just natural. Luna. He's a free roam rabbit, so he has a cage for if my cats come in my room and I need a safe place for him. But besides that, he's free roaming. Yeah. He's just a weird bunny. What about a Noah's Ark for the critters? Oh, that would be a cute idea. That would be a good idea. A Noah's Ark? That would catch some attention. Yeah, and it would definitely be a bigger project, you know. That is a good idea. Oh, I forgot to. I started making a spring outfit for my goose. I need to get that finished too so I can get her set out for Easter. I'll show what I started. It's something super simple. I've started this in kind of a dark, hot pink kind of color. And it's just going to be just a plain, just kind of dress type thing, just something simple over the body. And I got this as the accent to go with it because there is some striping at the bottom, I think, or towards this, not, well, kind of the center. I might be getting ready to change colors. And this color here is Sugar Plum Thrifting Shocking Pink Rose. And it's the Super Saver Red Heart. So it's one I'm pretty sure that I got either from thrifting or from you, Lenora. I don't remember. And then that's it, I guess. Oh, I have my crochet hook in here too. Okay. So yeah, I need to get that done because then the bunny ears for it is made out of this with like a little bit of light pink or white, whichever you choose to go. So I need to get that finished. I'm about done. So need to get that done so I can get her set out on the porch. Because she's inside, still wrapped up over here in the corner. Mine to keep here at home. Because I got one for home and then one for a display for at markets. So, because it was such a good price. And plus I had a bunch of Amazon cash, whatever in there. And I had a gift certificate, but I didn't end up having to use it. So. And you know what? I had a little Noah's Ark whenever Sam was for his room, whenever he was a baby, and we brought him home. His was Noah's Ark, and I used to have a wooden Noah's Ark with, and I think I still have it somewhere. It's a Noah's Ark, and then all of the animals were carved wood, and I absolutely love that thing. It was just, and he could actually play with it later whenever he got older. You know, I've got it somewhere. Okay, I don't know what message got sent for review. You know this pattern homemade stuff it, and it's not a bad thing, but it made me laugh. Oh my gosh, it was your comment, Sammy, that got stuck for review. I wondered if it was going to be something that was like nothing. Because I know the other day, whenever I was on Kelsey's live, I sent her a message. It had nothing in it suggestive, no puns, no nothing in it. And I think it got sent for review. And I don't know why, because all it was talking about a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do as far as like whatever we were talking about. And she was talking about her setup for her camera and stuff, or for her phone or whatever it was she was using to record. So yeah, so that's funny. Yeah, because it has for review, and what it says, this pattern told me to stuff it, and it's not a bad thing, but it made me laugh. There's nothing wrong with that. You didn't say anything wrong. That is so funny. Which it does give me the option to show it, so I guess I can show it. I don't know if it's going to show it or not. It may show it now, I don't know. And see, and that's the thing, something like that's not a big deal. They're going to put it up for review, but then you have this other stuff that's so suggestive and smut mouth, I'm just going to say it, that they'll let fly through, and I'm like, seriously, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oh my gosh. That was perfect. Okay, I need to count how many squares I have so far. I just absolutely love this Nova Scotian sky. It is so pretty. All the colors in it, I just love the different shades of blue, the green. The green is perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I have 7 more to do. So yeah, it was a good thing that I got that extra thing. And it is in the other room. So I'm just going to start with some of the other colors then. So my next round is the linen. So I'm just going to start putting linen around on each of these that I've got done so far. Hello, Linda. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. I have acquired the polyester fiber fill to place into my plush animal. Let's see what they do to this. Oh gosh. Yes, you have to be so gentle with that, you know. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised whenever Travis was going on about my snowmen and all that back, you know, whenever I was making those for the market, his stuff didn't get sent out for review. Oh my gosh. I mean, he wasn't saying anything wrong either, so. This for review. Oh my goodness. Too funny. Well, I have managed to put the finishing touches on 11 small things so far today. Hey, that is good. That is progress, Lenora. Yay. Hey, Cindy, how are you? I am glad to see you today. Oh, you're headed to physical therapy? Have you just started doing physical therapy? I'm behind on everything, Cindy, so I apologize. But have you just started physical therapy? You've been in it for a while. How's it going if you have been? Last week? Okay. How's it going? Oh my gosh. I think she never got to do anything. We just. Okay, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Usually with this, I don't have any trouble. There you go. Oh, I imagine you are, Cindy. That's. I imagine you are. But hopefully it's a good kind of sore. Hopefully it's gonna help. It's gonna be good. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let her out. Once I get around this. Luna, patience, of which you have none usually. Well, you can go out, but if you're going to town with me, you're going to have to come right back. Hear me? Well, Luna isn't a doctor. No, she is not. You're going to come right back. You're going to go back over to me. You're going to go. Yeah, you're going to come right back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stay over here. Oh, she is a little stink. She is a stink. Right, exactly. So no, all the way around. She is not a doctor. She has no patience. She all of it. Hello, Bryce. Welcome to the live stream. I'll be right back. Luna, come on! Luna, you're going with me. Come on! If you're coming with me, you gotta come in now. Come on. Thank you. Good girl. Came running like her butt was on fire. I'm making the tentacles now, chaining 50, then 2 single crochet stitches into each chain to make the spiral fin, but time consuming. Oh yeah. I have not made a big octopus yet. I would like to do that at some point. I think it would be fun to do. I sell a lot of the littler ones, but I've not made any of the big ones yet. All the smaller octopuses that I've made have sold, so yeah, that's kind of what she says sometimes, yeah. Tippy tap toes. Right. Yeah, that's kind of what she does to me. You're right. This one is little. Oh, it's a little one. Okay. We're going to go here in just a little bit, okay? There's the train again. No whining, though. No whining. Yes, I knew that you were Cindy because Travis had mentioned the Highland cows. They are super cute. I've made a few and they are super cute. Hey Johnson, how are you? It's been forever and a day since I've seen you. It's big enough for a baby. I'm using a D hook. 3.25 millimeter. Well, that'll work. Yeah, that'll be a perfect size then for the baby. How are you doing, Johnson? Yes, she is. She likes her water. I'm gonna have to get her a bigger mat to lay down for her water and stuff because oh my gosh, her flappers. I mean, she just it goes everywhere. Doing fine. Went to a sit and knit yesterday. That was big fun. I think that would be fun. And you know, on the radio this morning, whenever I was dashing earlier, they were talking about our local extension office having a get hooked on crochet, which I had never heard of them having that with our local extension office. But so I thought that was pretty cool, you know. So it's this Saturday, which I'm not going, but I thought it was interesting. So did y'all just take a project that you're individually working on, or did they have something there for everyone to work on together, or how did they do theirs, Johnson? It was all my courage to go meet a bunch of people I had never met before. They were lovely, though. Oh, well, that's good, though, that you did it. You put yourself out there. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm kind of like, but I'm getting better at it. The older I get, I'm getting better at it. Getting myself out of my comfort zone, because I definitely got myself out of my comfort zone whenever I started doing this. When I started doing YouTube, I didn't know what in the world I was doing and was just like, nope, just going to keep doing it, because once I just keep doing it, then we'll get more comfortable, hopefully. And plus I didn't know where it would lead. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to go for it. Going to go for it. You did it. I'm the same way. Yeah. And that's just it. You did it. As my son says, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And there's something to be said for that, within means, of course. It's like, but there is something to be said for that. I was like, oh my gosh, you actually made sense on that. What do you know? Because I definitely am a person that, I mean, whenever I was younger, I was definitely a person that would avoid different things just because of that. I had major social anxiety, and I'm glad I'm no longer in that, because really my job that I had later on, my second career, very much got me out of my comfort zone and out of my shell. And because, I was interacting. Oh my gosh, my first reconnect, what happened there? I think everyone just brought their own. I was crocheting. I don't think they really care. Yeah, they probably don't. I'm definitely comfy. I am reclining with a blanket and yarn, a cold drink, and friends. Nice. Yes, it's always nice. Always nice. Luna's probably in there thinking she just lied to me. It's like, no, I didn't lie to you, sister. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. And I wasn't gonna try to chase her down right when I was gonna have to leave. And she's in there perfectly fine, laying down now, so she's not whining. That's good. I spilled coffee on my shirt just as I was, oh gosh, leaving. Oh, and thought to myself, either God doesn't want me to go or the devil doesn't want me to go. And then I thought, no, I'm just an idiot and spilled coffee. Well, I don't know that you're an idiot, but I think it was just like, yeah, oopsie, I spilled some coffee. Oh gosh. I've definitely had those things happen before. Sammy wants in my lap to move in my lap. Time to move the iPad. And see, why did they hide that? I don't know why they hid that. That makes no sense to me. Don't know why they're hiding. Don't know why it's up for review. Makes no sense. The live stream has it out for you, I think. I don't know. Can't have cuddles with my dog. I guess not. It's too suggestive. It's too suggestive, Sammy. No. Oh, not everything is a sign from God. That is, yeah. That's true. Not everything, you know. He makes himself known, you know. He does. So. And not everything is the other side either, you know. So you want to be mindful of that too. Me and Cindy were having a discussion about that earlier today, this morning, too. Well, all the things that have been put into review that you've put up, there's not been one thing in it that's been anything. Oh, getting some spam there. Taking a nap. Oh. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry. I had to get that text, so. He is good company. Oh yeah, and my Lou is too, and that's the thing. She could come in here and sit with me, and she does sometimes, sit at my feet or whatever, or sit alongside me. But she doesn't always do it. What she would like is that I would just sit in there on the couch with her all day long. But because as soon as I get up, she follows me everywhere I go. If I'm cooking, she's by me. If I'm doing the dishes, she's by me. So, which I don't mind, but whenever I'm cooking is the part that I am like, okay, one of these days, she or I or both of us are gonna somebody's gonna get hurt because I'm gonna trip over or something, or I'm gonna have something hot, and so I really try to chase her um, chase her out because I don't want that to happen. So. But she hasn't got to go on a car ride for a while. So she's ready. She'll be ready for a car ride. So she loves her car rides. And I open up the sunroof and she sticks her little nose out. She's not tall enough to get her whole entire head out of the sunroof, but she at least gets her nose out. But she doesn't like to try to stick her head out the windows or anything. She's never like that really. But she always likes to stick her head through the sunroof. Yeah. And I know there's some dogs that don't enjoy it at all, but all of our dogs always have. All the dogs that Colt didn't. Colt would go with Whitney sometimes in the truck, but he never went with me just on car rides or anything. But all of our other dogs pretty well did because they were all smaller dogs. Okay. Trying to kind of put these in an order a little bit. I'm definitely going to be glad to not get up at 4 o'clock every morning again, although I'm probably going to be so used to it after 6 months that maybe, but I won't have to be going and doing anything at 4 o'clock. I mean, I'll just be getting up. If I want to get up and stay up, if I don't want to stay up, then I can go back to bed. So I'm going to enjoy that, I think, because I don't mind getting up at like 5 or 6, which I know that's only like 1, 2 hours difference, but still having the choice. It's having the choice. So, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to spring and summer coming. We've just had a pocket of just kind of some stuff around here locally and stuff. Just we had that big tornado that came through, kind of different areas of tornado that got hit by tornadoes around us too. So you might be just praying for our area on that a little bit. Um, Our neighbor passed away. Uh, we didn't even know that he was anything, and he passed away. Um, then a former co-worker of mine from a few years back, her husband just had a massive heart attack. He was only 40, passed away. A schoolmate, her mother just passed. I'm trying to think, there was like a cluster, just one after the other type stuff. So there's been a lot. But oh, another young man, he was only 30, collapsed, don't know, passed away. That know their family, they were past clients too. So yeah. And it seems like whenever that stuff happens, it just kind of comes in clusters, a little bit. And one good thing that day that we had all those tornadoes, where I dash, it went right through a part of the interstate that I am on almost every time I dash. And I had decided not to dash that day because of weather. So I am very glad that I listened to that. Shakita, hello. How are you? I hope things are going well for you. And thank you for the afternoon blessing. Same to you. Yes, yes. I like the choice of if I do want to take a nap or not. I like it to be an option, even though if I choose it or not. I don't nap often, but whenever I'm up for one, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, I am just glad that I ended up that I was on the road that day in the morning, early morning, but things worked out that I was going to be off that day anyway, plus the weather, and it was like, okay, solid right there. With the weather potentially doing what it might do, I'm just gonna take the rest of the day off, and just be done. So, but yeah, because the bad weather went through and went right across that patch of interstate, and interstate was shut down for a little bit. We didn't get anything too heavy. The sirens and everything went off, and we had kind of, watches and stuff. And Whitney was at work. He said there in the town that he works in, he was like, yeah, the sirens were going off and they're in metal buildings. I was like, oh, yay. But they were fine. Nothing happened. So thankful for that. And yeah, that day, I think Luna spent most of her time. I mean, she did spend some of her time out, but then as the evening, and I mean, you could tell, and of course, then Seth, he was freaking out and he was texting me and he was watching Ryan Hall, y'all, and all that. And I was like, I'm watching it. I know what's going on. And so then he asked about Luna because he knows how she is. And yeah, there was a period of time where she got even a little bit more shaky than usual. And then she just ended up staying in the shower the rest of the night, which I don't blame her. Because we did have kind of a thunderstorm roll through, but that's all that happened really around here. Okay, what time is it getting to be? About moving right along. I am excited to get this duster done to see how it turns out. I don't know if I'm going to do the V style neck on this one though, where it kind of comes around on this one or not, or if I'm just going to do it straight up. I haven't decided on that part yet. I think I'm going to wait until I get duster number 1 alteration first and then go from there and see. I hear wind and my neighbor's wind chimes. Peaceful day. Oh, I love the sound of wind chimes. I love it. I got some really pretty wind chimes whenever I retired from there, well, over a year ago, year and a half ago, however long it's been now. And but I have one hanging above my sink actually because it's of a tree, and it kind of goes with the theme of where I worked, of the salon spa that I worked at. So no, I don't get to listen to it, but it's little, but I really like it and it's pretty and it has like green and stuff, like whenever the sun hits it in the window and stuff, it's really pretty. So really it's perfect for right there because I was afraid to hang it up outside because I didn't want anything to happen to it. But I would like to get some really pretty ones, nice ones, just kind of that I can have for outside on our patio. But I've not found any that I've really liked yet. And like I said, the ones I do have, I don't want to put outside. Which I could always bring them in. I could bring them in with the weather and stuff. So they wouldn't get tarnished or whatever. The man called. What are we talking about? Oh, just whatever. I was talking about kind of some stuff just happening around here and people passing and stuff and just some heavier stuff. And then we were talking about wind chimes and stuff like that. About the weather that came through here on us there last week with the several tornadoes hitting in different places that weren't that far from us. So, yes, the wind chimes, yes. Some of my ones that I've gotten for whenever I retired. Then I think we got a really pretty one whenever Whitney's, I don't remember if it was his dad or his mom, or if we got one for each. I don't remember now. But again, don't really want to put them up because I don't want anything to happen to them. But like I said, I could always take them down, for, season. Oh, somebody horseback riding. Can't tell who it is. I don't know. It must be our neighbor up the road. Maybe. I don't know. I even have a little John Deere wind chime because Whitney, that's what we, in the basement, whenever it used to be just more like a man cave down there, it was more man cave-ish, like Whitney's John Deere stuff. His deer head is still down there. It's sitting above the couch down there. And some other just like, fishing stuff and hunting stuff. And but those wind chimes didn't go outside either. So one of my favorite shorts is the golden retriever bumping wind chimes on purpose and howling. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that. That would be cute. Yes, I think horses are beautiful too. Nifty! Hey, how are you? It's so good to see you too. I am so, so happy to see you. How are you doing? I'm so happy to see you too. I don't see you much these days. I am doing well. How have you been? Well, it's because I haven't been on here, you know, and my times are all over the place still a little bit. So, but yeah, doing good. Things are going good right now. And so, yeah, I said, just everybody bear with me for another 3 months and we should be heading in the right direction. So we made it through 3 months, 3 more months, and I'll hopefully get back to my schedule again, So I work during the day, so maybe I am missing your lives. Oh, no, you're not. No. I've not been on. I think there was one other time I was maybe on during the day, but I've been on a time or two, maybe of the evening. I have lost. I've lost track really. So, I've been mainly just putting up a short here and there, you know. Um, and I actually got different internet now, so that is not going to be a problem. I'm very excited about that. Have not had any issues yet, so we shall see, you know. So, and Lenora and I need to test out if maybe this will help go live together. We haven't done that yet, so um, I don't know. Because if it doesn't work with this, then I think it might have something to do with my phone. So once I get another phone, whenever I'm finally jump to that, I just hate learning how to do a new phone. I know it's not that big of a deal, but you know what? You get comfy with what you have, and then it's like, then you have to get another one. So, so yeah, all good things. All, things are, it's all good stuff, and I'm just happy that I have good internet now. And I really kept holding off for the possibilities of maybe some fiber coming through here, but no, fiber internet, whatever you want to call it. And but no, it wasn't going to happen. So yeah. I agree. I hate it when they upload new software and change all of everything around. Yeah, that too, Johnson. That too. Never mind a new phone. That's the worst. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to get another one, but it's in my future. I know it is because I've had this one for quite some time. And as much as I use it and as much data and everything that it takes up for doing the stuff that I do and all the things, and I have so many pictures and video and stuff, and it's not even video of like YouTube stuff, of the grandkids and stuff like that, and I just need to sit down, clear that all out, get all that stuff transferred to my computer, and then go onto my compute, if I can talk, go onto my computer and sift through all the pictures and video to pick out what, I still do want. If there's pictures that I want to get printed off, go ahead and get them printed off, so then they're not sitting on my phone, because I know that's clogging up some stuff too, which I've deleted a bunch of stuff. So, I mean, I have data room and stuff, but I don't know. I know that can cause an issue, and I know internet can cause an issue and stuff like that. So, I don't know. We'll hopefully get it figured out one day. But, oh, she's in the puppy dreaming. She's chasing something in her dreams. I don't see how she doesn't wake herself up. And it's so funny that, I mean, she does that in her sleep, but she is more of a talker, whiner, bark, not than a barker. I mean, she is very much more of a talker. I was thinking it was Friday and I was going to go and get catfish, but it's not. So my dinner plans are ruined, and I actually probably have to cook something here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm stocked up with fish. I'm stocked up with fish over here. Um, so yeah, that's probably what we'll have tomorrow. But that's another thing. Our stove went kaput, so I can use the stove top, but I can't use my oven. So we are looking at new ovens, new stoves. So I have an air fryer and stuff, so I can still, make meals and things like that. And we have a microwave, and like I said, I have the stove top, but it's pain. And the thing is, I love to use my air fryer more. I mean, we use it all the time in the summertime, but right now I'm just kind of like, I don't want to have to get it out every night, because it is a bigger air fryer. I love it though. I love it, but I just don't like dragging it out. Sammy howled in his sleep the other night, woke all of us up. Oh no. Oh, she gets to like running in her sleep. I mean, she gets those arms and those legs just to, going like she's running, or even like she's digging something up. She'll get her front paws going sometimes, just them. It's so funny. I have chicken legs, not sure what to do with them. Hmm. I don't know. We don't eat chicken legs normally here, really. I mean, we do sometimes, but I don't know. Barbecue them, bacon. I don't know. Oh, they're taking turns peppy dreaming. Okay. Well, I've got this stack done of just 3 rounds. I have 2 more rounds to do on each of those. So I still have more centers to do, but I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to kind of crochet on those. Then I'll be ready to do the green. So I think I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I need to go back to town, actually. Hadn't planned on that, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to. So, all my stuff I'm going to put over here to one side out of the way. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, everyone, for joining me today and hanging out and catching up. I very much needed it. I needed it badly. So, because I definitely have been missing everyone. Seriously, been missing everyone. So, I'm glad I got to connect with everybody today. So be blessed and have a wonderful day. Love you. Same to you. Same to you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And yes. So anyway, thank you again, everyone. I appreciate you all so very much. And I love you all dearly. And we will talk again soon. Bye.